I had the chance to talk a couple of weeks ago with Kenny Pickett, who is the starting quarterback at Pitt up there.
Yeah.
And we were talking a little bit about endorsements and everything there. And he said he refused to sign an endorsement unless his 6 offensive linemen were included. His 5 starters, and he said one guy who played an awful lot on that, though, but he would not do that. What would your thoughts be? Is that something that if you get the chance, do you want to try to include your offensive linemen too?
Absolutely. That's and I hadn't really had a chance. I've got a couple things, kind of on the table with a local company or two down in Myrtle Beach. But as far as signing big deals or anything like that, that would be something that I'd really want to do. It's kind of not only for myself, but for the rest of my teammates, whether it be offensive line or wide receivers, tight ends, defensive line, like any kind of things like that I know I could support my guys too, because they help me out. So why not do the same?
Well, he was talking about, I think they signed a deal with a restaurant there in town. It was Kenny and the Hogs.
Okay.
And they go like every Monday night, and they get paid $450 a week to go and do that. But I just kind of like that because he said that was one of the things that he would not sign a single deal. His linemen had to be included too.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool.
Talk a little bit now too about this year versus last year. You've had a chance for summer workouts and all. What you think will be your biggest improvement going into this season?
I think our biggest improvement this season is going to be just how much more together we are than we were last year. Just the things that we went through in summer workouts, coming back in the afternoon and doing player run practices, just all of those things that really brought everybody really closer together, or a lot closer together than I think we've ever been before. And just in talking to some of the older guys, you can tell they're just from them speaking and hearing from them that there's a big difference from the togetherness standpoint now compared to where it was even last year. So I think that's gonna do some good for us this year. It's just everybody being on the same page, speaking the same language, and really just being on the same mission to go out there and win games as much as we can, any way that we can.
How ready are you and your receivers to prove the world wrong that says that Doty can only run, he can't pass, and then when he does pass, he hasn't got anybody who can catch it?
Yeah.
How anxious are y'all to get out there and show what you can do? I know the spring game was vanilla. You're not going to show anything. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's something we worked and talked about all summer long, was just ignoring the outside talk, ignoring the outside noise, and just focusing on us, focusing on what we needed to improve on as quarterbacks, as receivers, tight ends, running backs. Just as an offense, how we can improve and how we can get to where we want to be, so we can go out there and win games this season. And we've really come a long way. We've made great strides over the summer, and we're going to make a lot more during fall camp. And I'm looking forward to getting back out there with those guys and getting the ball up and down. So,
did anybody catch your eye this summer when y'all were working out on your own that really had a good summer working out with you?
Say that one more time.
Did anybody catch your eye working out where the summer workouts when the coaches weren't there that really caught your eye?
I say the guys that I would definitely point out: Jalen Brooks, DeCarrion Joyner, and Josh Van. Those guys come to work every single day, and that entire receiver room comes to work every single day, ready to get after it, ready to work. But those are a couple guys that have really done a good job of being consistent. Coming each and every workout, with a fire and a desire to go out there and just get better, at their craft, at what they do. And it's going to be exciting to watch them and what all the other receivers and the other tight ends that we've got. It's going to be awesome to watch them go out there and make plays.
Last question is time consuming with everything, the time and the work you put in. What do you like to do just to get away from it when you can get away from football? What do you like to do and enjoy doing?
Whenever I go back home, which I did this past weekend and the couple days we had off, I really love paddleboarding. Me and my brother, or me and my dad will go out. we'll paddle out as far as we can until the buildings get really tiny, and then we're like, oh man, we guess we gotta turn around and go back so we don't get lost. But yeah, I spent 2 or 3 hours with my brother yesterday just hanging out at the beach, surfing, just little things like that. And whenever I'm back at my place at here in Columbia, just sitting out in the sun, going to the pool, reading. I like to read a little bit, here and there, every chance that I get. So just little things like that to keep me busy throughout the day, and then in the evening I do a lot of cooking. Me and MarShawn have a little cooking show that we've been messing around with. So we'll probably continue that every little chance we get. So.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
I made some pretty good salmon and lobster last night.
Wow.
You can ask my parents. It was pretty good, and you can ask him.
I'm gonna ask MarShawn when I go down there.
Yeah, you ask him about it. He tried a couple pieces. He said it was pretty good. So it's a good time.
Well, thank you. Good luck to you this season.
Thank you.